It is spring, guys, and it's time for a springy pasta for you. It's a Penne Pasta Primavera. I've got my pasta boiling already. I'm pulling out about a cup of pasta water. You probably won't need it all. Turn that off and drain it. This recipe has asparagus, peas, and mint in it, so I want to get my asparagus ready. This is a pound of asparagus, really nice tender asparagus. It's been trimmed. You can cut the asparagus into 1-inch pieces. And while you're at it, cut up some mint. You need half a cup of fresh mint. You could use basil if you don't like mint here, but it does add that springiness that we're all looking for at this time of year. Fresh, fresh, fresh. Are you one of those people that buys some herbs for a recipe and then it rots in your refrigerator? Me too. You can grind them up and freeze them in ice cube trays. You can make pestos out of them. Lots of different things. Don't let your herbs go to waste. Okay, now you can get going. I like to make my pastas in a straight-sided skillet because I can toss everything together right in the same pan. This is 4 tablespoons of butter. Give that a melt. Now, if you wanted to have a little bit of garlic in here, you could add that. We were trying to keep it super duper simple, so we don't have any, but I think it would be really delicious. Go crazy. So I'm gonna add my asparagus, give it a little salt and some pepper, and then you want to cook this until crisp tender, maybe about 4 minutes of saute. You can see that they're changing color, getting a little bit brighter green. Now's the time to add your wine, a 1/4 cup of white wine. You just want to let this cook out, basically evaporate the whole thing. You may notice sometimes when you add acidic ingredients like wine or lemon juice to green vegetables, they turn a little bit gray. Doesn't mean that they're overcooked, but the acid does that to the green vegetables, so don't be shocked. Just means that they're going to be yummier. Oh, just remember there's still 4 tablespoons of butter in there, so not all the liquid's going to go away because there's the butter, which is making most of your sauce here. Now you can add your peas. It's 1½ cups of peas. These are frozen peas that are defrosted. Now you can add your pasta. You can use fresh peas if you want to. I would just cook them a little bit ahead of time. You can actually add them to the pasta in the very last minute of cooking it and cook them for about a minute so they'll get a little bit more tender. That's it really. You can add now pasta water. This creates a little bit of a sauce, about ½ cup, 3/4 of a cup. I like to grate my cheese right over the top too, at least the first part, because that helps make a sauce. Uh-oh, flying cheese. I'll add more later. You want the sauce, which is really just the butter, a little bit of the cheese, and that pasta water to coat your pasta just very lightly. It's not a real heavy sauce. This is more about the springiness and the vegetables than anything else. Maybe a little more Parmesan cheese. I usually add about ½ cup of cheese. This recipe doesn't give you an amount, so you can use as much or as little as you want to. Maybe a little bit of pepper. I'm going to turn it off now and then stir in the mint. The mint will turn black if you let it sit too long, so you're going to want to eat this right away. Isn't that beautiful looking? I mean, ridiculously easy. This is 15-minute dinner. And who doesn't want a 15-minute dinner? I can tell you I do. Sometimes I want ease and simplicity, and that's exactly what you get when you make this Penne Primavera. Oh, by the way, want more penne recipes? Go to marthastewart.com. We've got lots.